Chris Meyer with Lowrance. I'm going to talk about a feature that exists in the Vessel View Link called Active Trim. Active Trim in its current state has been a controller that's about the size of my Sonic Hub. It's been rolled out in the latest software on Vessel View as well as the HDS and our Simrad products. In the Vessel control bar, you'll see it says Active Trim. You no longer need the control bar, but there's a dongle that sits up underneath the dash with the brains for Active Trim. To turn on Active Trim, all we do is touch the Active Trim. Once it's been calibrated, you're going to get this screen. So I can turn off Active Trim and then I manually trim my boat, or when I turn it on, put the throttle down, the motor will trim itself. If you want a little more trim while you're running, you can just turn the profile up or the profile down to control your trim status. It's pretty simple. So if you're a first-time boater and you feel uncomfortable trimming a boat, or you watch that guy that's going along the lake and the water's just spraying out everywhere because he doesn't know how to trim his boat up, or you're a seasoned guy who thinks they know how to trim a boat, but this will actually probably do a better job of trimming your boat for you. It will help with your fuel consumption, it'll help with getting you a nicer ride, as well as it's one less thing you have to focus on. You can look at your chart plotter, you can pay attention to stuff in front of you without having to remember to trim. If you make a sharp corner, instead of having your motor blow out, it'll trim itself down so you can make the corner and just keep driving. You don't have to remember to do things. It's boating made easy. We'll go show you how it works. So Active Trim's turned on. All we're gonna do is put the throttle down. The motor's gonna take off, drive itself, and away we go. I'm not gonna touch the trim at all. I can hear it trimming up. The boat has a nice ride. If I want a little more aggressive trim, all I have to do is push that up and you're gonna see the motor trim up behind us. If I wanna trim down, I can hear the boat idle down just a little bit. I prefer a little more aggressive trim, but I'm just gonna back out the throttle and make a turn. The boat's trimming itself down. As you can see, I haven't had to do anything. The boat's gonna trim itself back up. It's that easy. Anyone can drive a boat. Even if they don't know how to drive a boat, they can drive a boat and not have any issues with trimming it. That's simple.